So pressing start now. Oh wow, it sure has been a while. Yeah, wait, are you recording already?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah, man, it's been a while since we've done this. It's been like months, like literal months.
Yeah, it's been ages.
I have no idea how to play anymore.
Same as usual. Every time we record an episode, it's always the same thing.
Okay, so I'm just talking to NPCs, seeing if there's any. So apparently we have to fight a scion. No idea what a scion is. Apparently it's
neither.
a super special origami. Oh man. Okay, so have you ever heard of this game called what's it called? What's the name of the game called? It's made by a guy called David Cage. I think it's a game made by David Cage. He's a guy that tries to make movies, but they're games, but they're actually just movies. They're interactive movies. It's choose your own adventure, and like, do you want to know how bad these choose your own adventure games are? There's actually a Let's Play on the internet of some guy trying to fail every single prompt, and he made it through 90% of the game, failing every single prompt.
Wow, that's quite a.
That's how bad this guy's games are. So,
as you probably noticed, well, is it distorting or something on my end? Because when I speak, it's distorting. But you probably noticed that I changed my outfit because I couldn't stand. I just couldn't stand.
wearing
Asuna.
Asunas.
Yeah, ass. You know.
Oh man, that reminds me. So in Fatal Bullet, Asuna wears really, really similar clothing to what she wears in Sword Art Online, and this goes against canon, and that bothers me.
Oh.
Wait a moment.
My audio is gonna be shit from the start of the episode, but it should be fine now.
Wait a moment. I'm trying to accept you into this mission. But
you
it's
can't?
not. Standard mission, difficulty 2, kill a princess. Oh, okay, no, it is letting you join. For some reason, it was really weird for some reason. Oh,
Yeah.
Elisa R. That's your code name. Okay, so actually, for my Fatal Bullet Let's Play, strangely enough, I'm not using the name Lucia Cromwell.
Yeah.
Even though I normally use that, because I kind of came to a realization. Like, I'm probably not going to use it anymore for like if we ever do God Eater 3 either. But like I've kind of realized that Lucia to me it's kind of a more of a personal thing for me. So I kind of don't want to use that name for like Let's Plays. Okay, so.
Oh god, I need to get used to this. I completely forgot.
Feces! I'm pressing R2 because that's how you shoot in Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet.
Wait a minute. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Am I already like?
Okay, so it's square to attack, triangle to whatever. You hold triangle to do the devour thing, and R1 triangle to do fast devour.
Oh man.
We're just thrown into this. It's like, man, after not playing for so long, it's good to be back. Oh, feces! Just throwing us in there.
I'm dying. I'm actually dying already, and I haven't even
Give me a moment. I'll heal you,
attacked
man.
once. Fuck. Oh god. This is bad. This is really bad. I have no idea what I'm doing. And
Neither do I.
how do you? Oh god.
How do you guard? I forgot.
I meant oh god, but yeah, I don't know how to guard either, so I guess.
I forgot how to guard. I forgot how to guard. I think it's like
I'm dead.
R1's.
I told you it would be bad. There's a reason why I haven't come back to this game in a while. Actually, I don't even see visually when I'm in
Okay,
gun mode.
guarding is R1 circle.
Okay. How do you switch? Okay. Like this. God damn. It wasn't even
These
that
things
bad
are not
before.
dying. These things are not dying. These things have a lot of HP.
I even forgot if you can lock the target or not.
You have to hold L1. Man, they just threw us in there, man. That's kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, the worst part is that there are no devouring styles, and I'm still used to there being devouring styles.
Yeah, I know. God, that's so bad. That's weird.
I wish at least that you could do an aerial devour, man. Honestly, I cannot wait for God Eater 3, if only because it will have the devouring styles again.
Oh yeah.
Like, because those things, like that added a lot to combat. Like, this game has what, blood arts, and like blood arts are nice, but they seem more like passive abilities than anything else.
Uh-huh. Oh man.
How do I? Feces! I used the wrong healer.
I'm sure you can hear me like spamming buttons.
Yeah.
God damn it. I keep on pressing R1 to dodge when I'm supposed to press circle.
I keep pressing, what do you call it? I keep pressing the cross button to. I keep pressing the cross button to dodge because I've also been playing Monster Hunter. Wait, Max, there's a Healy over here. Get it.
Where is it?
It literally disappeared right when you were about to get it.
Oh. Ah, damn it. Okay, what the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck? I cannot escape that thing. Even if I try.
Ah,
Cannot.
ah, man. Yeah, man. I really. I mean, it's really unrealistic to ask, but I kind of wish that this game was updated to get devouring styles at the very least. Did this thing just summon more enemies? Feces! Okay, you know what? This is why I have a scythe.
You know, I hear people say that God Eater 2 is superior to Resurrection, even if Resurrection has devouring styles. But to me, I know we still need to unlock stuff, probably, and blah blah blah, but...
No, I think the problem is it's easier to cheese God Eater 2.
Yeah, I think it is. Because of the blood, what is it again?
There's blood bullets, because of blood bullets and the blood arts.
Yeah, blood arts or whatever, like, and the rage burst thing. Like, you know,
Also, this game also has Rage Burst, which activates Super Saiyan mode.
basically, yeah, and I think that's how you choose it.
Yeah. No, but like, because from what I recall, later in the game, there are bullets that will let you regain your OP. So like, that's why it's really easy to cheat. You just spam the same bullets over and over, and you never run out of OP.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But like, in terms of the actual combat, I find Resurrection has better, at least from what we've played so far. It just felt so fluid. It feels like I'm playing God Eater 1 again.
Yeah.
But like, God Eater 1 was more acceptable because it, other than certain areas, like the game felt, you know, slower, I guess?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, when you see how much I'm struggling Right now, I don't even know how it's going to to turn out at the end.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna heal you. Yeah, I just.
Visually speaking, this game is confusing me right now. I don't know why, but I'm struggling to see what's going on the screen. So it felt like Resurrection. For some reason, to me, Resurrection was a bit. Those games are supposed to have the same graphics or whatever, but to me, there's something that I don't know.
I think it's also that this game just has more visual effects.
Yeah, probably.
So it's as the AVGN would put it, visual diarrhea.
Yeah.
It's just spewing out like special effects.
Yeah, and to me it's like blinding me all the way, and I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Actually, what I also find annoying is that this boss summons enemies, so that's also pretty annoying.
It's funny how we haven't played in ages, and then we come back and BAM! Like you said, right in the middle of a... Who are you? What's going on? And I'm dying.
Yeah, I'm finding that I'm doing a lot less aerial combos than the previous game because of a lack of, you know, a lack of, no aerial devour. Which, again, devouring is really important in this game, you know, because it helps you maintain your super mode. So when you can't devour in the air, you know, you tend to not be in the air a lot.
Oh man.
Oh man, I've used up, I'm starting to use up a lot more pills.
Same. I need to cover and try to heal again.
Oh man, it's going after you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I healed you, so... Okay, let's try going to a more open area.
Yeah, this place is like... Okay, can I move now, please? Thanks. Because the game was just gangbanging me. I don't even know where I'm going, but...
Okay, give me a moment.
Other way?
No, keep going that way, keep going that way.
Ouch. Also, I'm not running very fast and I'm dying.
You know, I'm going to head your way instead. It's an open-ish area over there anyway.
Don't allow yourself to become reckless.
Oh man, this is some 2000s anime music. This sounds like something I would hear from Dot Hack, which is funny because this is a Bamco game. Okay, this should be a more open area. Faces, I'm out of stamina. Okay, there we go. Managed to get stamina on time.
We're approximately 10 minutes into the mission.
Ah.
Right now, I'm just trying to visually... I don't know how to explain this, but basically have an idea of what's in front of me. And, yeah, it's difficult. This is why now I pretty much only play like turn-based JRPGs, because my limitations are just getting the better of me.
Yeah.
And I wish I could play more action RPGs, but aside from East 8 is actually a game I can play as long as I'm in easy mode, but at least I can actually play it.
Yeah. Well, that's because Falcom actually knows how to put color into their games. Oh man, that reminds me. Code Vein, which is sort of like this game is coming out soon, and I kind of want it.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for the game.
No, the thing about Code Vein that annoys me is that it has it looks like it has a very robust character creation system, And then I play Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, and I'm thinking, come on, why could we not have this in Fatal Bullet?
Wait, I'm against the wall or something.
I did it! The Aragami bond is shattered.
How many monsters is there?
This thing summons monsters. Give me a moment, I'll heal you.
Ah. I'm just
Also,
trying...
I feel like healing is a lot weaker in this game.
Yeah, it does seem to be that.
Like,
way.
I'm using the same healing modules as I was in the previous game, but I'm not healing as much.
Hooray.
Blood Beta, fall back and recover.
This is supposed to be this is supposed to be like a beginning part of the game. This is difficulty level 2.
That's promising. That sure is promising. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and I believe the previous game had 10 difficulty levels.
Yeah, this one has more.
Aragami en route. Captain Julius, apply shield pulse stress shield on base.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to turn out.
I'm trying to find something to heal you. There we go.
Yeah, okay, so I was smashing a dead monster. That's already good.
No, these monsters just disappear when they die.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Captain Julius,
Oh wow, managed to block that. I'm starting to get the hang of things again. Not very well, but sort of.
It's difficult to dodge when you have no visual sign of having an attack coming your way. What the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm getting disconnected for some reason.
that's weird.
That
That's really strange considering how the first game had really good netcode.
Yeah, the first game never had any issues on mine. And neither do you, but this one, yeah. I've had some issues with this one
Yeah,
quite a few times.
And it's not like what's what I'm looking for. It's not like the servers are being heavily taxed right now.
No. that's for
Okay, it's
sure.
dead. Thanks, science. It's dead.
Oh.
That was awful.
Yeah, really awful.
Did you devour it?
I
be sure to hand in
think
your
I
after action
did. How
report
do
when you
you?
return to base.
Hold the triangle button.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going for shinies now. I think there was a shiny here, but I picked it up.
Yeah, I picked one up, but I don't know if I probably missed other shinies. Because
Is it
this
over
one,
here?
yeah, I think I picked it up one here.
Okay.
How much?
Okay, well, there's no more time to pick up any more shinies.
Oh man, I swear. This is going to be something.
Well, this was indicative of how the rest of the Let's Play is going to go.
Take some rest.
Yeah.
You've earned it.
This is why I always keep on procrastinating.
Okay, but to be fair, well, we haven't played in a while, and that enemy summoned other enemies. It's usually just against one enemy.
Yeah, true.
So.
That is
Oh wow,
true.
B, that's.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, finally!
Assist, but
Hey! Hey, babe.
My apologies. I am Julius Visconti, captain of Fenrir's Blood Special Forces unit. We were summoned by an open channel distress signal from this location.
Oh, nice.
I'm Alyssa
I keep
Ilyich
forgetting that just
Amiela
touching
of
the
Kratos.
D-pad will make
We're an
the
independent unit with
make
the
the
Far East
text
Branch.
box.
Move on, yeah.
Advance.
Thanks for coming to our aid.
Oh wow, she's checking
our
out the
pleasure.
she's checking out our characters.
Taken care of.
Do you
I was
know my
reminded of
vice
someone I knew.
captain?
Don't lie, you know who we are.
Huh? No, it's just I was reminded of someone I know.
I see.
I beg your pardon, Captain. We're ready to return to base, sir.
Understood. Let's depart. Farewell, Miss Amiella.
It will be a long time until she's able to join again.
That sucks.
I mean, like, we can have her as an AI companion because she was a part of the free DLC, but, you know, not anywhere in the main missions.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Ooh, okay, new mail. Let's see. Fran. Upon resigning to fire, receive and accept blood just sign elimination. That is all. Okay. I forgot who these characters are. Okay, so apparently CL wants to have a word with us.
Ah, so not Alisa wants to have a word with us.
No.
Got it. I'm joking. CL is not that bad. She has her charms, I guess, or whatever.
She's okay-ish, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, now where is she? I'm just talking to all of the NPCs.
I didn't read any of my mails.
We defeated the Scion. Your orders were on point, Vice Captain. Keep it up. Oh, you mean my orders of just run around and hit things really hard? and oh, good science, please, Heelys! That's going to be our strategy for every single mission.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother reading the messages anyway.
Okay, so CL is in the upper level.
Upper level, okay.
That battle, we had no plan, no discipline. We fought haphazardly from beginning to end. Wow, CL actually knows what she's talking about.
So, which
Left.
room?
She's not in the room, she's to the left. No, not in any room. I'm talking to her right now.
Oh, didn't see her. Okay. It's funny how you can... I find it funny that we can both speak to her at the same time. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I need to be alone, she says. That's all she said.
Oh, maybe it's because I already talked to her.
She needs to be alone and think. I don't know.
No, because it's because she talked to me and she said, "Oh man, like we didn't do so well on that last mission. It was so haphazard. We were relying on our individual abilities or something."
Yeah, but why? I think we were supposed to both get the same conversations, right?
Yeah, I think we were supposed. Like just another flaw of this game.
That's
I
weird. Like,
guess.
it's like if you talk to someone and I talk to that person afterwards, I'm not gonna get the dialogue or something. That's weird.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we have to go on another mission. Remember to bring Heelys.
Oh yeah, right. Their shop. This is going to be fun.
Whee! Ow, ow.
Dying over and over and over again. Fun times.
Oh man, I'm just... At least God Eater 3, what little we're seeing, looks promising. There's only one thing I'm not looking forward to with God Eater 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think it runs on the Unreal 4 engine.
Like every game ever these days.
Yeah, I mean, my problem with Unreal 4, it's... Usually people don't really play around with the assets. I mean, if you look at Neptunia, Cyber Dimension Neptunia, it doesn't seem like there are a lot of visual discrepancies because it seems like the team used a lot of, you know, pre-made assets. Oh, Feces, where are you?
I don't know where I am, and the contrast is really bad.
you're on the other side. I'll just head over to you.
Shit.
But Unreal 4, like a lot of Japanese developers, from what I've seen, they usually just use the pre-made assets, like when it comes to environments and whatnot.
I heard that at least Yu Suzuki is taking a different approach with the engine. Like he's actually not using the stock stuff. it seems.
Yu Suzuki? Who's that?
Sega's biggest. Well, he used to be. You know, the one that created arcade games that works on Shenmue 3.
Ah.
The guy. He's a legend. He's basically like the Miyamoto of Sega. Well, except that he's not a part of Sega anymore. That's something else. Yeah, the one that created all those arcade games like Hang On, Daytona USA, whatever. And games like Virtua Fighter. He's the creator of Virtua Fighter.
By the way, there's a shiny over here.
Yeah, if I could see you, that'd be good. Okay, now I can see you.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, he's making Shenmue 3 with the Unreal Engine 4 as well, but he's actually trying something and not just using basic stock things and the assets.
But my problem with the Unreal 4 engine is that a lot of Japanese developers, they usually just use a lot of stock assets. And not only that, Unreal Engine 4, it has loading problems.
Oh.
Like, it's really efficient when it comes to large sprawling environments and saving on memory from what I know. I could be completely wrong because I'm not too familiar with the engine. But you know, like it can give you a lot of really high detailed large environments. But the problem is it also has really bad loading problems and pop-in and frame rate issues.
Oh wow, I didn't know that actually.
Like if
You see so many people using it, so
well, it's not really like you get really super mega low frame rates, but it's just that you get an inconsistent frame
Blood
rate,
Beta, please confirm health status.
which annoys me more than anything. I mean, I prefer 60, but that's if it's consistent.
yeah. Doesn't the new Tekken game use the Unreal 4 engine?
I believe it does, but fighting games are built around having consistent frame rates, so that it was heavily optimized. Like, they heavily optimized Tekken.
I see.
I mean, I want to play Tekken even if I'm terrible at it.
Same, but when I saw the price of the game, I was like, nope. It's quite expensive. This is the most expensive basic game I have ever seen on the shelves in stores. By far. Like, I think it's 80 euros for the game alone.
80 euros, science cursive.
Yeah, and usually it's 60 at most, like between 40 and 60. And this one is 80. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Maybe it was a special edition and I didn't see it, but it just seems odd to sell a game at such a high price. That's just, I don't know.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna give you some heals. You really need it. Well, at least we're only fighting one thing this time instead of like 4.
Yeah, that's something.
Okay, good. I think we broke everything on this thing.
Slowly.
I always switch weapons by accident. Always.
Origami is disengaging. It's heading for food.
Yeah, I just... All I'm thinking is how much I really miss the Devouring style and how they better be back in 3.
Yeah, same. I hope they will be back. 'Cause
They have to be back. That was a major game. Like, you cannot just go, like, not have a new gameplay feature unless it was an awful gameplay feature. Wait, I think this thing's dubbed.
Yeah.
5 minutes have elapsed.
Okay, so what else do we have to kill?
Just like this.
Okay. Oh, we were killing the wrong thing!
Alright.
Okay, we were supposed to be killing these smaller, tiny enemies. Oh, wow, I should have paid attention.
That is great.
Actually, one thing I also hate about the enemy, attacks in this game, like sometimes if I'm too close to an enemy, the attack does not hit.
Uh-huh. I
I-
never noticed it, but that makes sense because I don't see it.
Like a lot of times I should be hitting the enemy, but I'm just not. Like if you try to, a lot of the times if you're too close to an enemy and you're trying to devour it, it does not detect that you hit it. Now, Resurrection is. I have no idea how anyone can think that this game is better than Resurrection, except that in this game apparently it's easier to chase.
Yeah.
It's like if I fight anything, I have to be really, really careful about my positioning. Otherwise, it just won't hit, even if it's short.
Wait, did we finish? Yeah?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of have to wait for it. You can just press square, then R1 triangle for quick devour.
Yeah, I thought it was R1 triangle and I was pressing it, but nothing happened.
No. In Resurrection, you could just press R1 triangle and do a quick devour. In this game, it's square R1 triangle, because they took out devouring styles. I mean, no, because this game never had devouring styles originally. I miss Resurrection.
Gotta work up an appetite.
One thing I will say is I heard some music that plays later in the game, like way late, and I do enjoy some tracks in this game. Some music, I do enjoy the music, part of it, not all of it, but. There is a track that cutscene.
Wow.
Hey there.
Oh man, that jiggle.
Hello.
Yo,
Tell me something.
I like your
How
style.
is Shield getting along? Is she
Man.
fitting in well with the rest of the unit?
Man, the problem is that just her look. She reminds me about. Did I ever tell you about Rachel?
No.
Yes, she truly is.
She looks like this one female I know called
She was born
Rachel.
into a prominent
And if
military
you've known me
bloodline.
long enough, you know why
Rachel
that's a
took her in after
problem.
the death of her parents. At Magnolia Compass, she was put through viciously intense military training. She was constantly
like
tested under
some red
extreme
hair.
stress and chastened for
Yeah.
the smallest error. By the time I met her, she'd follow orders without pause. She was precise, almost mechanical. She and Julius were.
Does this
close
game have an
friends.
auto mode?
Perhaps
Like
that's
auto
why
mode on
Rachel
No,
the...
joined her
there's
to act as
no
a spy.
auto mode, unfortunately.
They never truly became friends, though. Maybe because those roles were foisted upon them.
So...
It's clear that S.H.I.E.L.D. thinks very highly of you. She seems to have begun taking herself a little less seriously since she arrived. It's nice to see her smile. Maybe
It's
the
rare.
atmosphere
It's clear
my
that
unit has
Shiel.
developed. Even Julius is
Just
more
say
approachable than
Shiel?
before.
I
S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't
cannot
really
hear it
people
very
like
well,
people,
so
but
I
she
don't know
seems like she's
actually.
trying to change.
I mean, it would be
nice to
pronounced
her.
that way in the Japanese.
Thanks for
Yeah,
taking
but
the time
Ciel
to
is
talk.
French.
I'll see you later.
It makes sense for the Japanese, but not for the English. Because you do have a C and not she. Like the she is not the only thing you guys have in the alphabet. Obviously. You know what's funny? I was thinking back to when I saw, I think, a certain someone from a certain localization company saying that the Japanese also don't really adapt their accents just to make it more
They try
smooth.
their best.
Yeah, they do adapt, and I just, I was playing Sentry, and yeah, guess what? They do have some French, and they pronounce it better than the English localization.
Let's see.
So it really makes me laugh when I hear this, because it's total bullshit. It really is bullshit.
Let's see. About Ciel, listen. Trusting is something that can only be achieved after it has been put through fire. Only after you overcome numerous trials together. Only after you overcome numerous trials together. Only after she can look at you and say, "I'm here, thanks to Cromwell." Wait, what is the sentence structure? Only after you overcome numerous trials together, only after she can look at you and say, "I'm here, thanks to Chrome." These are two dependent clauses.
I need to read the French to compare to you because I'm curious. Which message is it from?
It's the newest one from Julius.
Okay, let's see.
In English, it says, "About Ciel, listen, trust is something that can only be truly achieved after it has been put through fire. Only after you overcome numerous trials together. Only after she can look at you and say, 'I'm here thanks to name.' Only then is it tried and true. Regardless, I want you to continue to do this your own way. Whatever happens, I'll take responsibility." Actually, funny story. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, it's in French.
Oh yeah, I know. The only SAO game that is not in French is the first one.
Oh, really?
On PS4, yeah. And once they released Lost Song, that's when they had French translations.
I did not know, because I've only played one Sword Art Online game.
I haven't played any of them, but I know like the drummer from my previous band loves SAO, and he does play the games. So,
Oh man, maybe he and I would be great friends, because I also love SAO. Unironically, I'm not joking. No, like I'm actually not joking. People think I'm joking when I say I like SAO. I like it. I like it because it has such great potential and has such rubbish at execution that it just makes me angry at it.
also, the sentence structure is the same in French, so we share the same. I think they translated English into French on this one. Because it's
like,
the same as you, but in French. So
only
the sentence
one-
is awkward.
Yeah, it's like only one X, only one Y. Those are two dependent clauses. It just bothers me.
Yeah, same. But yeah, I don't care. I don't hate SAO or anything. Yeah.
I mean, I used to hate SAO, but I've calmed down from that. By the way, I was gifted Volume 1. I was gifted Volume 1. So I think something special will happen soon.
Oh, speaking of light novels, good news for me, I guess, but I went to your shop a few days ago and they had light novels. Like, I bought 3 volumes of ReZero so far because they're releasing books, and then 5 books of Danmachi. So it's actually becoming a thing. Light novels in French. So
I know.
it's
Finally-
great.
Oh, speaking of Danmachi Season 2 and a movie.
Ah, that's awesome. This year is great, honestly. Like, everything that's been announced, I'm actually excited about, like, at least 4 or 5 series, which
Oh man.
that's
Oh,
amazing.
I am so excited for Danmachi Season 2 because it's going to do it'll probably adapt my favorite volume, even if it's going to probably be terribly adapted. It's when the Hestia Familia goes up against the Apollo Familia. It's so awesome, pants.
Oh.
Like, do you know what happens in Danmachi?
Which volume is it?
Wait, give me a moment. I have to go check. It's volume.
Because I barely started to read the light novels, so I don't think I'm that far.
Okay, give me a moment. It's
It's all right.
I just put my headphones back on. It's volume. I think it's volume 5, right after where the anime ended.
Okay, because I'm not quite there yet.
Oh,
I'm
it's so awesome, man. So, like, there are a lot of emotional moments. Like, I'll tell you this though. This is not really a spoiler because we all know that Hestia loves Belle anyway.
Yeah.
But she says to Belle, "Look, we can escape. We can escape from Orario. We can, like, if it's with you, I'm willing to go to the ends of the earth with you and travel anywhere, as long
That's
as you're
sweet.
with me."
That's sweet.
It's so sweet and emotional, and then Belle has to ruin it.
I'm not surprised. I heard about that scene. I heard about it.
He has to ruin it, going like, "No, like we're going to stay. No, I will fight for you, Hestia. We'll be able to stay here in Aurora." And I'm thinking, come on. Like I think there's a part where he has like this like imagination, where he's imagining a future with Hestia. Where like she's in like a one-piece dress and a one-piece summer dress, and I think he like describes her wearing a hat, and it's like this is the most this is like the sweetest imagination spot, and then no, like he says no, we have to stay in Aurario. I think you have to talk to CL.
Where is she?
She's in the garden.
Okay, because one thing I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, but I feel like this series is gonna become a harem, like for real. But when I see, I've been spoiled on a few things, not a lot, but when I hear what I'm hearing, it's like, oh, wow, you know.
It does.
And also, I heard of another infuriating scene by accident when I was on the internet. That always happens. And it's basically what you said, but like, basically Hestia is saying something along the lines of, you know, you don't have to be afraid because I'm a goddess or something. This doesn't matter, or whatever. And because, you know, as Belle is kind of rejecting her every time, and she's like, no, you don't have to be. Have you seen a scene like that?
I know what scene you're talking about because you told me about it.
Okay, because it's like, I think he's saying something along the lines of, I respect you too much.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you don't need to, you know, there is absolutely no reason to be afraid or whatever, something like that. For some reason, I was focused on my thoughts and I went to the wrong place. Okay, garden. Here.
But yeah, it is so awesome pants what happens next. I'm so excited to see it animated. Even if they're gonna completely ruin it!
Yeah, I'm excited as well. Hopefully they don't ruin it. Because not to give you any negative influence, but I know it's not a good series, but for Data Life, when I went into the anime after reading the book, I was pissed. I was really pissed. So yeah.
I'm still angry that all of Volume 4 was packed into one episode, and they skipped one of the funniest scenes. So in Volume 4 of Danmachi, it's the same volume that Belle meets Welf Crozel. And during Volume 4, what was the word? Dentistus?
I pissed her off, I think. I wasn't paying attention to the responses I was giving to Ciel.
Okay, so it was called Denitus. So in Volume 4, there's a gods meeting Denitus because Belle managed to level up and make a name for himself. So they had to choose. So like there were a bunch of gods trying to choose their children's nicknames, because that's a thing.
Yeah.
So you had this really funny scene where all of the gods are debating, okay, next up is this child. What should his name be? And like, you know, the gods that were governing their own children were trying to not get them an embarrassing nickname.
Uh-huh.
So like, what about we name this guy the Burning Fighting Fighter? That's actually what they were called. And you know Mikazuchi, the Japanese-looking god?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was trying to get Mikoto, like the Japanese girl. He was trying to get her like a really non-embarrassing name.
Mm-hmm.
And he failed. She still got the embarrassing name. It was such a great scene, and they did not put it in the anime.
That sucks. Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, you read the novel, you get excited when they announce the anime, and then you're just disappointed because they changed or removed things that were really awesome.
Oh man, actually, there's another character. I'm forgetting his name because she's just kind of a side character. She is sort of important though. She was important in Volume 6.
Blood unit
No,
reading
not
green.
the manga.
Indicators
Feces.
reading green.
I'm
We're good to
talking.
go. Commence the mission.
Wait, are you
Commencing
separated
phase
from
one.
me?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm in the same area, but I'm just not paying attention because
Alright.
so I have no idea what we're supposed to do. So we're supposed to kill a giant monkey and some other things.
Oh, alright. I hope I don't die too much. Also, I need to... Yeah.
Wow, why am I-
mute my TV. But yeah, I'm so excited this year. It's gonna be awesome. There is also, like... For me, I'm excited about the Sayakano movie because I want to see the end in animation. What is there? I'm kind of excited about High School DxD, even if I don't really care about it anymore.
It's the only way to weaken
Okay,
the
I'm
creature.
trying to find that one god because I'm forgetting his name. Not Eyes Wallen something.
Yeah, Warren something.
I'm forgetting her name, but there's this one character. You know, I'm just gonna not play for a moment and look it up in the books.
Yeah, because why not, right?
Well, where was it? No, not this volume. Was it in this volume? No. What volume was it? I'm pretty sure it was volume 4. Where was it? What was it? Nausea. Nausea. That was it. Nausea. Let's see. Gotta get my headphones back on. Okay, so there's this character named Nausea, who is a part of. Okay, so Hestia is friends with another familia. I forget what the familia's name is. I'm too lazy to look it up right now, and I can't find it on the. I cannot find it on the wiki because I just won't let me for some reason. She has this really interesting backstory of being this a level 2 of being a level 2 adventurer, and you know why she's in such a poor and you know her familia is friends with the Hestia familia. No, she makes potion. She's the potion maker for the Hestia familia.
Oh,
But there's this one side side story in volume 4 that explains her past and you know why her familia is so empty, why it's just her and her god. And remember, all of volume 4 was condensed into one volume, so this was one of the stories that was written out. So it tells of a backstory about like, oh yes, I was an adventurer, but then you know something really bad happened in the dungeon, so so it caused me to lose my arm, and because of that, my god took out a huge loan, so I could have a replacement arm, and unfortunately, like you know, that experience in the dungeon also left me like with this crippling trauma, so I can't go back in there. And you know, I need to, my god and I have to pay back the other god that we took a loan out on. Otherwise, we won't be able to be a familia anymore. And like, it's this really nice story. It's really touching, especially for Nausea. Completely adapted out. And it also annoys me because she's very important for Volume 6. She's one of the characters in the war game in Volume 6.
I wonder how they're going to fix this.
Also, she's not written out of the anime. She does make an appearance in a few episodes, but like they're kind of non-appearances.
Sorry to hurt you.
But
Enemy down. Well done.
they're really non-appearances. But you know, she's the reason why Belle was able to save Lily in Volume 2.
Oh.
Because in Volume 2, what happens is she gives Belle a deal like, oh, if you buy these potions from me, I'll also give you a mana potion.
Just like this.
And Belle goes, well, you know what, I have magic now, so it'll probably be helpful. So, at this major point in the novel, when Lily is about to be killed by monsters because her own guildmates are abandoning her to save their own lives, you see Belle like downing a potion, and you know where the reader knows where the potion comes from. But in the anime, it's just, oh yeah, he has a potion, and he just drank from it.
Oh.
Like, it was foreshadowed that he would have the potion. Because they also describe in the novels, like, oh yeah, if you use magic too much, then you run out of mana, and then you get knocked out. So like the light novel puts an emphasis on like how important maintaining your mana is, and how if you're a magic user, having a mana potion is very important. And then that's just written out of the, explaining how important, having mana is explained. I think Eyes Wallenstein or something. Her or one of her guildmates explains it to him after they find Belle knocked out in the dungeon.
It's always
But him buying the potion, that's foreshadowing. Nah, that's not bad.
Serious
Oh.
That interaction, it's not bad.
Yeah, I
And
haven't
Twilight
seen
is-
it, yeah.
Although it seems obvious that we did well.
with our current squad. This was bound.
It's just I just find the anime to be a poor adaptation.
Every mission
And it's,
Yeah, especially like some scenes were kind of ruined, even in what do you call it, in a writing point of view. Like the chasing scene in your what episode was it?
was episode 3 or 4. I don't know.
Yeah, that scene was really lame and stupid. And I know that in the book it's not supposed to be that way.
That was adapted wrongly.
Here.
Yeah.
In the
This will
book,
help.
like she does the whole she works on his Falna, like while they're hiding from the Silverback. But in the anime, like the Silverback's just there. It's like, okay, I'll work on this thing while that thing is coming toward us. That makes no like in the book. No, they were hiding. The Silverback hadn't found them yet.
Yeah, so that's disappointing.
Also, they.
Cutscene.
Oh yeah.
My apologies, Vice Captain. I did not intend to take you away from your duties.
I've been hoping for an opportunity to speak with you about this for some time. Blood is incredible. They are not only elite warriors, they are versatile, capable, and daring. To be honest, they are far more than I expected. They synchronize without effort, and are constantly aware of not only their own tactical situation, but each of their allies. They've come far. My point being that the level of strategic capability that they have shown far outstrips my own. Far outstrips each of
What-
us individually.
Oh
Vice
wow, the
Captain,
strategic capability of
this
like
is the
our
result of the
strap
relationship
outstrips
we've
all
developed
of
with
us. Like, while we're out there going,
be
oh, I
honest,
need heals, I need heals. We have no
Yes.
idea what we're doing.
all I've been taught as a soldier. Please do not misunderstand. It is not a bad feeling.
Relationships. I'm banging Nana on the side. I'm banging Nana on the side while I'm trying to kill Romeo.
I'm sorry for all this. Vice Captain, there's something I
Also,
wish
that
to ask
other
of you.
guy who was like really, I have no idea what his name is, but he's the guy that I
Please be
wanted
my
to kill
friend.
from the previous
Can I be your friend? This is so funny to me. Can I be your friend? I don't know.
So, will you?
Have you seen
Wait, does
that?
she actually ask that? Oh wow, that's some bad rendering.
Really?
Oh, you
Really
sure?
that?
I thought you reached that point actually,
you.
which
No,
is why I
not
was
yet.
making
Vice
fun of it.
Captain, thank you so much.
Will you be my friend?
My
Of course! Meet
I
me in
know
my
this
bedroom
is
in 5
An
minutes.
uncommon way to think about it. I've
friendship from afar and wanted nothing.
A unit that doesn't rely on
You're not Elisa, but you will do.
She has a really similar backstory, at least when it comes to her,
I have one
you know,
more
without the
small
dead
request to make.
parents thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, no, from what I can tell, all the members of Blood are orphans, so yeah, she even has the dead parents.
What is this? Like, oh, can I tell others that we're friends? What the
I
fuck?
was so glad.
This is awkward. Honestly, I think this is awkward.
You know, you're the
This,
Oh,
this
man.
sounds like a primary school romance thing or whatever.
Okay, you know, this is what it
cannot
sounds to
tell
me.
you how much this means.
You know that one, have you ever seen that,
You make
that
me feel
one
so strong and
awkward
brave.
kid from
Maybe
when
even
you
enough
were
to
in
grow close
primary
to the
school?
others.
Oh,
He didn't have
yeah.
friends, and he would act like, would you be my friend? Like, oh great, now I can, like, now I'll tell others that, like, I've made friends, and I won't be such a loser.
Yeah, basically.
I
that
mean, like, I was a loser when I was a child. I was a huge loser. I went around saying I was God, but I was never so desperate as to say, would you be my friend? Or, oh man, I made friends, yay! I was never that desperate.
Same. Actually, I would get people whenever I went to school with toys or whatever, like cars. I would get kids around me saying, "Hey, can I be your friend?" Just because they wanted to play with my toys, and I would just tell them, you know, fuck off, basically. You know how kids are, right? You come at school with candy, and they all like turn around you like, "Hey, I don't know." They just.
Yeah. Oh man, actually, I told you that I come from a pretty well-off family, right? One of the reasons that I not only was it because I kept saying I was God when I was a child, but it's also because I also knew people just wanted to be, like, if they did want to be with me, they just wanted to be with me because money.
They would get
right?
advantages, right?
Like I would always have like the latest, you know, like I never really got a lot of games, but for some reason a lot of kids thought I did. Like I got maybe 3 games a year, but for some reason all the kids just thought, oh wow, the guy comes from a rich family, he must be able to get all the games he wants, when like I never did. So I always hated that.
I know what you mean. Why is it loading so slowly on my end, anyway?
Maybe it's because I have not gotten to the cutscene yet. I just did.
Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense.
Actually, you know, we've been recording for about an hour, so I think this is a good place to end.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so anyway, also, I should probably put the date on the video, because, you know, we never record these things.
Next episode in 3 months.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So, I'm just gonna end the recording now.
Same.
戦えファルコム社ザナゾーの正義のために
決めパーティーな。